here and welcome to another TCG online video. In this video we're gonna check out Guzzlord GX with Whimsicott, but first of all, Merry Christmas to everybody out there because this is the time of sharing and I decided to share a quite peculiar list. It's Guzzlord with Whimsicott. I don't know if this strategy will work, but a lot of people suggested I make a deck list about this particular deck, so that's what we're gonna do here today. So if you haven't heard about Guzzlord, it has that crazy attack, 8 sloppily, lets us discard the top 5 cards of our deck, and if any of those are energy cards, we can just attach them to him directly. So that is the main strategy here. That's also the reason why we're running 26 energies. I tested with a lot of energy counts and I thought 26 will be the ideal number to use each sloppily to get 4 energies attached straight from the bat. So Alolan GX actually deals 100 damage, his GX move, and if you knock out something, you get 2 additional prize cards. In combination with Whimsicott has the Wages of Fluff. If the defending Pokemon is knocked out during our next turn, we can take an extra 2 prize cards. So the main strategy will be using Whimsicott to use that Wages of Fluff, then using that Alolan GX to finish it off and draw a bunch of prize cards. I don't know if this will work because a lot of people are playing Ultra Ball ROS and Guzma and Float Stones to just get out of the active position, but we're just gonna test it out. It's just for fun. I don't know if it will work, but we'll have to definitely test it out because a lot of people wanted to see this in action. We also have Oblivion Wing Yveltal just to get some early on damage on the opponent Pokemon. And we can then just finish it off with Alolan GX. So these are the main Pokemon. Also one Lele because sometimes we start with Ultra Ball, we get a Brigette, and we get our Pokemon straight from the bat. We also have Float Stones to retreat in awkward situations, and Wishful Baton is actually really powerful if our opponent's Pokemon decided to knock out one of our Guzzlord GXs. We can just get the energies onto something else. Also a bunch of Choice Bands. Choice Band is great with that Tyrannical Hole because Tyrannical Hole does deal 180 damage with Choice Band. We get some great numbers here. 210 damage is great to destroy things like Zoroark, Whimsicott, etc. Also 3 Sycamore, 3 Guzma. I don't find more room for this, so that would be the numbers here, and also 3 Max Elixir. So I don't think this is the best list ever. I think this is a tier 4 deck or something. It's just for fun. It's Christmas. We're gonna enjoy ourselves with this perfect strategy here. Hopefully it will work. So anyhow, let's get it on and find an opponent. I'm really curious about this list. I don't think this is the most consistent deck ever, but it's definitely fun if we can destroy something with a Guzzlord. That would be the main strategy today. So we're looking for an opponent, and we found Water, Darkness, Psychic, Lightning deck. So probably Alolan Ninetales with Zoroark. Probably. Good news is that they all have 210 HP, so we can destroy them, and we won the coin flip. In this situation, I'm actually doubting. If we just decide just to go, would you like to go first? No. We want to have that eat sloppily going on our first turn, so hopefully we start with a Guzzlord. Yeah, we have our Guzzlord, we have our awesome, we can also start with Cottonee, but then maybe he can end us, but I do think he will do something else. Maybe we can just start with a Cottonee, get a Float Stone, use Max Elixir, Energy, eat sloppily. Maybe that is a little bit more consistent. We're just gonna leave it like this because we do have that Float Stone. Hopefully the opponent will not end us. If he ends us, we might have just started with something else. So Puzzles of Time, Brooklet Hill. Looks like this will be a Ninetales deck with puzzles. I do think this deck always wants to start with Brigette, so maybe we can just have the edge of this particular battle. We'd like to draw an extra card. Of course, we want to draw that. It's a Darkness Energy, of course. It's a Zoroark. Zoroark is definitely powerful because it has that trait ability. So Ultra Ball, we're definitely gonna see a Brigette first turn. We're not worried too much about this because it's Lapras. Wow. Lapras with Zoroark. Interesting. Tapu Lele Brigette, so I'm curious what he will get out of that strategy. Maybe he's running a bunch of Aqua Patches and Lapras. He's getting that Brigette. Okay, of course. I cannot promise you guys that we will win, but we'll try and show you the power of our awesome looking Guzzlord here, which will already have a bunch of energies on next turn. The only thing we'll need then is the little Choice Band, and we knock out a Zoroark in one shot. I just want to go for that Alolan GX, but in this particular case, Alolan GX might just, it's Vulpix. Destroy a Vulpix could also be the case. If we manage to get a Guzma, we can use that Tyrannical Hole. Actually, a Alolan GX, get 3 prize cards in process. Should be fun. Okay, Water Energy onto Zoroark, and then he will pass his turn. Now it's up to us. We're gonna use Max Elixir, which will always happen here. 1 energy. Looks like Guzma and Wishful Baton were in there as well. We're gonna give that Float Stone onto that Cottonee and energy onto yeah, and now we're gonna end onto our Guzzlord GX. We got a Guzma, we got a Sycamore. We actually got a lot of options here. We can use Gluten GX next turn or do something else. We'll have to wait and see. Sycamore can also get us the awesome Choice Band later. So Eat Sloppily will definitely get ourselves the energies that we need. So bam, 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 bam. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We only need to attach one energy and we're good. So we destroyed an Ultra Ball Choice Band. Ah, I don't like to see that Choice Band being discarded. We only run 3 copies, so this will be difficult. We can also use Guzma here, knocking out a little Zoroark. And then we also get 3 prize cards. Then we just follow it up with that Tyrannical Hole, knocking out maybe a Zoroark GX. But we'll have to wait and see. The opponent will probably use a Righteous Beating on us, which is not that fun. What will be the main strategy? Let's see what we top deck. So he's going to use Beacon or Aqua Patch. Okay, he retreats Aqua Patch onto his Vulpix. I don't think Guzzlord gets one-shotted in this case. Maybe that end was that a little devastating. Maybe he does not get out something. Okay, but Zoroark. All those Zoroarks. Okay, the thing I am gonna do here is get rid of that Vulpix straight from the bat because that one will cause trouble here. So okay, Alolan Ninetales, whatever. He already has 2 energies attached. That is way too much in my opinion. So what we will be able to do here is say, nah, that little Vulpix will go away. So our Wages of the Fluff will have to wait. We're just gonna Sycamore later, and now we will get ourselves 3 prize cards with Guzzlord Gluten GX. Here we go. We could have waited with Gluten GX and just managed to get more prize cards with Whimsicott, but in this case we need to get rid of the energies on the opponent's side of the field. So we got the Guzzlord, an energy, and an Ultra Ball. That Ultra Ball is fine because we do run Tapu Lele, and Tapu Lele will get us another Guzma later down the line. Maybe we should just get ourselves one of these Choice Bands and we're good because everything that evolves has 210 HP. Okay, the only thing we need is a Choice Band and we're good. So our little meme deck is doing quite well. The bad thing is he runs Zoroark, which means all those GXs can easily get out of the active position. Now with the trade ability, you cannot leave something stuck. So Whimsicott will be kind of useless in this situation unless we have a late game end where the opponent doesn't have any single card, but then again, he has trade at his disposal. So don't think Whimsicott will work even though I put it in the deck list. Okay, and since this is Christmassy, this Alolan Ninetales pretty much fills the scenario here. Snow and our little meme deck. Guzzlord is doing quite the amount of work. Okay, what do we need? We need a Choice Band. We're just gonna slap a Guzzlord on the field. We can use Ultra Ball and knock out another Pokemon. That is something we can do. But then again, if he ends us, we might be in a situation where we already cannot do anything. Let's just use Ultra Ball first and just check what we have. We're gonna get rid of some energies. Not that it matters too much. We have a bunch of them. We have Yveltal, we have Guzzlord, we have Tapu Lele. We can use Tapu Lele, Guzma, and knock out. Yeah, we can knock out this Lele. We still have another one left. So let's get our Lele to show some action here. And that, or actually our Lele manages to get ourselves a Guzma to knock out his Lele. How cool is that? Little Guzma. Boom. So Eat Sloppily is definitely so great. And that Lele is the only thing that can deal a significant amount of damage here, so goodbye Lele. Hello Cottonee. And we will retreat. So Cottonee doing absolutely nothing. And we are gonna use Tyrannical Hole. Boom! Getting ourselves another 2 prize cards. So Guzzlord is crazy. And you can see, so Guzzlord taking the win here. Another thing I actually managed to do here is taking 5 prize cards, but that was not live action. It takes a while to have a matchup like this. So anyhow, I'm actually gonna do after this video a little speed run of another video I did. So see you guys then. Alright guys, in this particular case I already pre-recorded this video, so I'm gonna give it a run through. So the first thing I did in this situation is use a Brigette, getting ourselves some Cottonees out and Yveltal, because as mentioned in the deck list video, or actually in the beginning of the video, that is the ideal starter here. So the only thing we're gonna do here is Eat Sloppy. The thing I always do is start second, so Eat Sloppy will be the first thing on my mind here, and again I get 4 energies, so the only thing I need is an extra energy to get ourselves going. I'm gonna actually show you that the strategy with Whimsicott does work in a certain situation. So we're facing a counter energy deck that uses counter energy, Cobalion, Shayman, Sudowoodo, all those Pokemon that need a counter energy to just slap around some damage. So that is what we're facing here today. And we already see Shayman, Sudowoodo, so he gives a rainbow energy, so it does run a lot of special energies, and he's going to use that Flippity Flop to get himself a fresh hand of 6. That doesn't even matter in our situation because our Guzzlord is already prepped here. The only thing is we need is an energy, and we do get the energy. In this particular list, I also added in 1 Evo Soda just to get ourselves the option to get Whimsicott a little bit faster. So it's a little bit altered here. We actually dropped something, maybe I think it was a Sycamore for an Evo Soda. Not that it matters too much, but the thing I want to show here is Whimsicott in action, because it's really hard to show you the power of Whimsicott, but I definitely want to try here. So as we know, Sudowoodo has a 2 retreat cost, so the thing we're gonna do here is promote our Whimsicott. Whimsicott will have the Wages of Love going on that Sudowoodo, and we will be able just to put that special effect going on, Wages of Love. Next turn, we get an additional 2 prize cards if the opponent's active is, if we just can say it here, if it's knocked out. We have not taken any single prize card, so that counter energy will not do anything. So his list also runs Salazzle just to get the extra damage onto it. So he's running counter energy and a Salazzle just to get that paralyzation combo. Or maybe he's also running Salazzle GX. Could also be the case. I don't really know what he ran, but the thing is, it ran on fire energies and counter energies, so it's kind of a weird deck. And against weird decks, we can definitely show you the power of Whimsicott. Whimsicott is just so much fun. It also has free retreat as an additional bonus, and the only thing we'll have to do here after, he cannot retreat, which is a good thing since he already used a Float Stone or something else on his Lele. And we have the Choice Band, not that it will do that much effect here. We're gonna use Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele, the best Pokemon in the game, getting ourselves an N. We could also have that Guzma, but that will get rid of our effect. We still have the effect of Wages of the Fluff going on, and now we are gonna get a Float Stone onto Yveltal, whatever. That does have 2 retreat costs. Choice Band onto our little Guzzlord GX, actually it's a big one, and we do get an N with a bunch of energies, even a Max Elixir. Max Elixir could be nice just to get that energy onto Yveltal. So first things first, an energy to Guzzlord, and we're gonna keep the Max Elixir in the hand. We just, we're just gonna give it on the Yveltal, because that way we have some backup recovery. We still have another Choice Band in the hand, we could give that, but we're not gonna do that. And now, Alolan GX, boom, for 5 prize cards. And that's how the strategy works. If we knocked out a GX with that, we even got additional prize cards here. So if we get knocked out of GX with Alolan GX and Wages of the Fluff, we got our automatic victory. So 5 prize cards in 1 shot. That's already fine enough as it is, so that's why I pre-recorded this, so you guys know how the strategy works. And this situation, the opponent is like saying, wow, he took 5 prize cards in 1 shot. Now we also had a Tyrannical Hole at our disposal. Tyrannical Hole will be able to knock out a Lele, as you've seen in the previous matchup. So Guzzlord showing the might here. It's not the perfect deck, it's a fun deck, and will never work in a certain tournament because fighting Pokemon are just too damn popular. We have Zoroark GX, we have the Buzzwole GX, so this will never work in a tournament since fighting is so hot. But as soon as fighting gets a decrease in play, maybe Guzzlord might show its face in some fun decks. So the good thing is the opponent uses an N here. I only get 1 prize, or actually 1 card in the hand. It's a whatever. It's a Darkness Energy, as to be expected with my list running 26 Darkness Energies. And I do think this is game because anything of our bench can retreat with that energy, and we can just use that Tyrannical Hole for the KO. So that will be the game. Hopefully you enjoyed me making a video about our awesome Guzzlord GX, because I did get a lot of requests for this, and I always try to give myself the best content available for you subscribers that want to see this information. If you want to see another deck in action, put it in the comment section below. I'll take a look at it, and I will see you guys soon enough with more TCG content. Let's just knock out this Lele here. We're gonna retreat or Tapu Lele, and we're just gonna smack with a tyrannical hole, and boom, we get the victory. Anyhow, stay fresh, guys. See you guys later. Peace out. Thanks again for watching.